Farm is all about. Seletus at the Twilight Base Camp. Farming for a lot of different stuff, but you obviously want the big epics like Tibu. You want the Skull Flame Shield. You want the Blade of Hannah. And you want all the sets. I need Glorious Legs. They're 50k right now, and I sold my last one. But I'm going to do ready checks, and then we'll get going. Me and Serms will run clockwise. Everyone else in the group will run anti-reverse opposite clockwise. Ah, you need to add my battle tag, Big Balls, before you can whisper. Did I click ready check? Maybe I didn't. I definitely didn't. Clyde needs to get a manual invite. Which way do you want me? Anti-reverse opposite clockwise. Only me and Serms clockwise. May the best guy win. Oh shit, I just realized you're from Norway. I've been watching videos whenever I need money for a while, and you look so similar to a guy I went to school with. Didn't go to high school in Trøndelag? I didn't know. I was up there a couple of times when I was in military, man, but no. Oh shit, let me accept you guys. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Cat Paddle, appreciate the follow. Anti-reverse other way around clockwise. Or that works too. As long as it isn't clockwise. Nice mount, student. Thank you. Thank you. Very proud of it. Oh, James Lee with the YouTube sub. Thank you, dude. Hola, student in chat. What's up, buddy? How's it going, man? Warmenian. Appreciate the follow, dude. Are you selling these green items in the auction house? Or how are they worth 10k? I mean, 10k is the market value on EU. The average price that people post them for across the entire EU. The prices are not going to be that high on the most populated realms. Hey, do you have a guide on how to set up TSM with all extras? No. There's groups and operations in Discord, but there's no TSM like guide outside of how to import the groups and operations. Hey, student, what is the name of your community / guild for group farms? It's called Students Farmers. As you can see right up here. You got to be Alliance to sign up for it, though. If you play Horde, you got to be invited by a Horde. But there's no Officer Horde online right now. Roman Coke time? Well, it's past 3 p.m., man. Go for it. How much time does it take to get a good amount of gold with Transmog? Transmog is slow in the beginning, because you need to do a lot of different farms, craft a bunch of different items, and get a good auction house before you get reliable sales, like daily. That's a lot of people give up on it, because they don't see any instant return. Student farming non-selling items. Nobody buys it. Just baked videos. Yes. I love it when people say that. When people are like, yo, student, no one is going to buy this shit. Yo, student, I tried selling this. Nobody bought it. Oh, really? When? Yesterday, man. 4 hours on the auction house and not a single sale. It's less competition for the rest of us. Post name and a realm in Twitch chat if you want an invite on the Horde side. Yeah, if you guys want to be invited to the guild and you play Horde, type it in Twitch chat and then Saki can invite you. Thank you, Saki. Kingpin, there we are as well, man. No, I just replied to you through your YouTube comment, but I have no guide. There's only groups and operations, but no step-by-step guide. Oh, Clyde, I sent you a manual invite now. There you go, man. Oh, Jackum is doing skeletal longsword. That's going to be tough to beat. Those have an insane value. I sold 8 of them recently for an average price of 10k. That's pretty good. But I have them on the auction house, so don't need them right now. Hey, please add my horde to the stone. We got to type your name and your realm, like the character name and the realm. So Saki can invite you. Could I get lack invite? Of course, man. There you go. I documenting setting up transmog farming on Reddit a few years ago. Started getting good gold about week 3. It's not bad. D stone on Kazakh. When you were farming gear, what did you use to make the circle thing appear to put Longstrider or crit on? Well, you just shift click them, shift right click, isn't it? To access the Longstrider trait. Traits. I tried to find your NA version of the community and I didn't see it. Can you show it again real quick, please? It's called the exact same, Students Farmers, but that's the Horde one. The NA one, sorry, that's made by Horde, so only Horde people can sign up to it. Alliance people need a manual invite. I'll go farm those mobs too and drop all the loot prices on the ground. What will it be worth? Nothing, because you're not gonna do shit. It's Luana. It's right here, Twilight Base Camp. That's a loot appraiser with the help of TSM, Aaron. Well, that one shows you the auction price and looting. That's also, yeah, loot appraiser with the help of TSM. Hey, Clyde! You got an epic, buddy! The Life Stone! That's such a meme. God. Insane 83k future transmuggable trinket? Indeed. Yo, I heard a word from DD that Blizzard has now cracked the code on how to successfully transmog all the rings in the game. They're currently working on necklaces and trinkets. So my 1 million gold investment into random rings and necks is going to pay me billions. The only problem is that DD and the guys at Blizzard, they gotta manually add like a model for each neck and ring and trinket. It's a lot of work. So they'll be done by like 2029. Did you having to do his job? Well, he doesn't actually design anything. He just tells people to do it. They use AI generate the images. That's smart. Some trinkets has such good visuals. I actually wish you could mog him. It's coming, man, in the future. Oh, next thing doing RFD. Some NA value RFD items. The lazy way would just be to make a model based on the item icon and then slap it on every neck trinket ring. Yeah, you wouldn't have as many different designs then. Well, a fair bit, but like BOE versions. But they could do that, but different colors, I guess. Like right now in WoW, there's a lot of different designs, but they have different colors, making them unique. If they did that with necklaces and rings. Hey, what is this farm all about? What's up, buddy? This is a Salita's farm at the Twilight Base Camp for transmog. Lots of high sell rate transmog sets and a bunch of good epics, world drop epics in the loot table of these guys. Tough to get though. And it's like when you're finally lucky enough to get an epic, it could be something like this, like a horrible trinket. I'm kind of lost on how to get to where you are. Well, if you go to the portal room in BFA, like Borealis, for instance, and as long as you've done the BFA quests, there's a portal to Seletus. You can also go to Silvermoon / Orgrimmar and take the portal to Uldum and just fly. Or you can go to Caverns of Time and fly. Uldum is faster though. Can you show what you use consumables? Sure, man. I use this one. Fried bonefish. Increases my speed every time I kill something. And then I use this one. The File of Alacrity, which increases my speed. When did Glorious chess piece get so expensive? Yeah, that's good. Like Glorious chess piece used to be a very good item. And then they were like 500 gold for ages, and now they're back to being decent again. So don't forget to tell them to change Seletus to how it used to be. Yeah, if there's like a big sword going through Seletus, you're in the BFA version of Seletus, and then you need to talk to Sidormi up here to face back to old Seletus. Boom, 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 boom. Let me see. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Legion, actually. BFA. You're too deep into the room, Monshi. The add-on that shows the auction price when you're looting, that's Loot Appraiser Reloaded. With the help of TSM. Like, you need TSM for it to work, but the add-on is called Ludicrous or Reloaded. How many druids do you have, student? Too many. I don't know how many. A bunch of them. Like, I built an army of druids in case there would be any, like, uh, raids or heroic dungeons where you would need to camp lockouts, like Naxxramas or Sul'Gurub. So I could have an army of elves to run them on daily or weekly, and at the same time run it in a decent time. So I didn't want to have like a bunch of death knights and shit to run the raids and dungeons with. No, I didn't, Monchi. Let me see. Twitch subs. Let me see. Is it actually Elven Forest? Oh shit. Oh, oh, that's good. You gonna make a video about level 80 speed set? Yeah, coming soon, man. Already an epic livestone. The one and only. Sup, dude, I got a lot of those Mountain Dew points. If you want to, I can do a giveaway in exchange of being allowed to sell on your server on this stream. I'm gonna have to pass, my friend. What are the best Transmog Farm dungeons? Still RFD and Uldaman? Uldaman is very bad. A lot of people are under the assumption that Uldaman is good because there's a lot of people farming it. But it's not good. It's pretty bad. You're way better off doing... RFD is good. RFK is good. Sunken Temple is good. BFD is good. A lot of good dungeons. Uldaman is not one of them. Skyreach and Iron Docks is good, yeah. Drak Tower and Keep is good. Pointless to... well, Old Kingdom and Halls of Stone... yeah, if you want specific items, Old Kingdom, pretty dog shit. Nah, that's like saying Uldaman is good, but... Sul'Farrak, but you can solo this Seletus, and it's going to be better than running Sul'Farrak, even if you have to do Seletus solo. Is it good to do this farm solo? What would be an estimated gold per hour? I still think that this is a decent farm to do even solo if you don't already have the items up on the auction house and the prices on these items aren't completely crushed on your realm. Because it is roughly the same loot table as Sul'Farrak, but you kill way more mobs per hour and get way more loot. Doing this solo compared to running Sul'Farrak. But it's you can't estimate the gold per hour on something like this because it's super RNG. Ironlux hate me, still no shield. It's karma. Zeus, you don't deserve it. You know what I say. You get what you deserve. What class are you doing it on? A B? That seems almost unbelievable. 2k item in 15 minutes? I tried like every single very popular 5-man farm that we do for Transmog. I did them all solo. Just to kind of get a grasp on how many kills per hour you can do solo and how many items you can acquire an hour solo, just to see if it will be worth it. And Seletus was definitely one that did very well, even solo. Seletus did well, even Isle of Thunder, Sludge Fen, bunch of them. Did someone say shield? Come on, DD is still sensitive. He still hasn't had the shield. What's the price of Runecloth? Less than a gold now. Boom, 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 boom. Has anyone gotten a lot of the Tier 2 sets with the 20th anniversary event thingy? There has to be someone in the chat who's gone bananas and they got them all. Like every item. I got one set. But in my defense, I haven't done shit. I've barely done anything. I bought one set. I'm going to get a couple more of them. I'm just chilling. I got almost all of them. I got them all. Have all of them. Missing 2 sets and 1 pet. Got them all. Just level house. Have them all. Holy shit. Is there a way to put auctions in for longer than 48 hours? No, I wish that was a thing, but nah. After 2 sets, they're worth 20 coins, so it's easy to acquire. Yeah. What is considered the best way to farm bronze tokens? So you've done all quests, right? All the weekly quests. What is the best way to just grind it out? Only 3 missing, but it's fast after you get 100 tokens. You can run the BRD LFR for like 20 tokens. Time walking gives 2 per run. Okay, so a level 11 twink can just spam the dungeons. I'm doing transmog farming on my main level 70 hunter, base run speed 167, which is speed greens, and with cheetah, disengage is decently fast. You should make a speed set for that. After you get 100 tokens you draw from BRD bosses. I farm time walking dungeons. Kind of mixed opinions about BRD and the time walking dungeons. But I'm guessing if you have an 11 twink, it makes sense to spam dungeons. If you don't, you do LFR, BRD. Is the Dwarven and Claw Farm still worth it? It still gives okay gold per hour from what I've heard. I haven't done it myself in a while. BRD is faster. Oh, Cisco, what an epic. A bad one, though. But it's an epic. Yeah, an LFR, Magnus, you can. Boom, boom. Glorious belts. I need the legs. Come on. Jade legs. Glorious legs. Come on. Planning on dungeon, one of these dungeon challenges today. We'll see. I was planning on doing a dungeon as the first farm of the day, but I used my dungeon lockouts on getting the speed set for my level 80 tune. So the plan is, once we finish this farm, I'm going to log over to that tune, try to get the last piece that I'm missing, And that makes me dungeon locked again, so we gotta do another group farm. And we'll see after that. Is there any good cloaks for a speed set? We'll just buy a BOE. One. Like a war within one. I haven't played in 5+ years. Should I dive back or has too much changed? No, dude. It's like the game is easier right now than it has ever been due to war bans. Like it's the game is so smooth. It's so welcoming to people that haven't played in a while. Just ask people in chat that came back to the game in the War Within. The general opinion that, like, as far as I've seen, is that people really like the expansion because war bans just make it so alt friendly. You don't need to grind shit on your alts. It's nice. The game is bad. Dude, is there a better race for Druid Farm or Night Elf? Night Elf, Night Elf. How do you find speed items on Undermine? I've specified speed in my search, but when I came on the server, there's no speed on the item. That's because the item has already been bought out, Sebastian. That happens a lot. So if somebody posts an item with plus speed on the auction house and then Undermine scans the auction house, somebody 5 minutes later could buy that item. So because it's not live data on Undermine Exchange. People snipe them out. People make their gold buying cheap speed items and reselling them. This is the best game has been in years. I come back since Pandaria and I love it. This expansion is very good. Easily the best time to come back in many years. See, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I never quit WoW, so hard for me to answer, but I like it. I definitely see the appeal with the warbands. I think it's smooth too. I had such a more pleasant time, and like I didn't have the same FOMO as I did in the previous expansions, where I felt like oh shit, it's weekly reset. I gotta do this and that on all my outs. Didn't have that FOMO at all. It was way more chill. Some guy who posted in a screenshot seems to have done that. Got 670,000 gold for a few autumn druid pieces. Nice. Yeah, Warbands is great. There's always going to be like a small portion of the player base who don't like it because they don't have that much to do. People who are used to grinding 18 hours a day, min-maxing every single alt, and now they're like, shit, fuck, man, I'm done. What am I going to do now? Gotta wait? We're going to find a target macro. The target macro is very simple. It's looking like this. We don't need the last line right here. It's just /target followed by the name of the mob that you're killing, and then /use Moonfire. So obviously, if you go and do a different farm, you need to change the name to whatever you're killing. However, if you're doing a gold farm where the mobs have different names, you can't use this macro. You got to use this macro right here. /target enemy in one word, followed by /cast Moonfire. But it's a worse macro, because this macro only targets mobs that's in a 180-degree angle in front of you. While this macro, which is target specific name of mob, targets all mobs in a 360-degree angle. So whenever you're doing a gold farm where all the mobs have the same name, or at least start with the same, like these guys are called Twilight Geolord, Twilight Avenger, so you can just type /Twilight and you will target all of them. This add-on is the best. And you gotta be shitting with me, man. Cisco with a life stone. The second life stone of this farm. God. Transmog farming? Yeah. Like joining or jumping on the AT wagon, collecting everything in the game. That's going to keep you busy, man. Holy shit. Like, it's never ending. Doing it solo slow? Find someone to do it with, man. Even just inviting one more guy makes the farm more than twice as good. I'm waiting on Serms to pick up a lifestone now. I shouldn't have said that because now my karma is going to bite me in the ass and give me a lifestone. And Serms is probably going to get like Blade of Hannah, Skull Flame. Boom, boom. Doesn't Tiba drop any more here? Didn't see one in ages. It does, it does. We saw one not too long ago. Someone in the group got it. But a very low drop chance, of course. But yeah, still drops. Is there a macro to spam for looting? I see you don't loot that much. You can make an interact key for looting. I manually click, but the reason why it doesn't seem like I'm looting is because I use an add-on that's called auto loot, and it skips the loot window. So I am looting all the time. You just don't see it because the loot window never pops up. I can do this, and you'll see me loot. But I can also do this. I just looted, right? When gonna loot these guys as well. Like the window doesn't pop up. Best solo farm? Sadly, there's no such thing as the best solo farm, because if there was, everyone would do the best solo farm, and it would no longer be best due to supply and demand. But you should find a niche on your realm. Solo farms are absolutely great if you farm stuff that doesn't go in the regional auction house. But what that is very different from realm to realm. Well, I talked to a guy on Discord not too long ago who was farming sealed Tomb of Lost Legion and selling them for 40,000 gold each. And he was selling a lot of them on his realm. But that's all he had to do. Now, I can't do that on my realm because they only go for 10,000 gold in my realm. Do you try hard on top? Yeah, I'll get you though. How far off am I? Oh shit. Yeah, I'll still get you. 40k? Yeah, that's strong. I remember back in the days when I sold mine for 40k. Gotta give that seal 2 multi-box method a go. You should focus on multi-boxing the Skull Flame shield, ED. So we can end the dry streak. Somebody actually posted that trinket for 80k in my realm. Dude, I sold a lifestone for 117,000 gold. 117,000 gold for a lifestone. Why? No fucking clue. But it sold. I mean, I also sold one for like 500 gold. Fake story? Yeah, I forgot. The transmog doesn't sell, let alone livestones. I sold a livestone for 700,000 gold. And guess what? You guys are in luck because I'm willing to sell you guys livestones for only 100,000 gold. So you guys can resell them. Yeah, everyone can play together. Like these days, it doesn't matter if you play Horde or you play Alliance. What realm you play on doesn't matter at all. That's pretty cool. Now we just need EU and NA to be able to play with each other. It's called auto loot, not auto looter, but they both do the exact same thing, I believe. Hey, Galna. Hand of Edward the... Why are you guys getting so many epics? I haven't had one epic yet. Narcotic was good, dude. I normally farm dungeons or raids where I can still get transmog for the bosses and farm transmog to sell to the side. Is more motivating for me. I just did some monotombs. I got Felfury Gauntlet Pattern. Nice. Yeah, there's a lot of people in my community that does that. They do ATT for personal collection, and while they're running their dungeons and raids, etc., for the BOP items they miss, they get BOE items that they sell on the auction house. Unless they needed those appearances, of course. I'm good. Good old Salitas farm? Yeah. I sold a bunch of sets from Salitas lately. Not the best prices, by all means, but they still sold. Hanzo. That should have been epic. Same icon as Blade of Hannah. So close. So close. What is that farm? This is a transmog farm in Salitas, right here at the Twilight Base Camp. Farming for popular transmog sets and hoping for some fat epics. I'm actually selling the Darkmoon cards from here. Yeah. I have, look, at the price sold 98 days ago, about like 35 gold. But I've sold some Darkmoon decks for impressive numbers as well, because they stack, so they go in the regional auction house. So there was like a while ago, somebody told me that they got okay gold selling all the Darkmoon decks that they had obtained through farming. And so I tried it myself, selling the Darkmoon decks from, well, the different expansions, and it definitely sold. In the beginning, I was making decent gold on it. Not massive gold, but it was worth posting him. But at some point, they were so cheap, I just couldn't be arsed posting them. I'm on EU, yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Next to AFK, he gave up. 4 of portals, 61 gold. I would sell him if I was poor. Skullflame is dropping for student next. I think so too. I haven't had a Skullflame shield in a while. Will be sweet. Finally, somebody with the OG longboy like myself. Man of class, this guy, Mr. Serms. Kerms. The Swedish Kerms. How many Sunwell runs did it take you to get all the BOP recipes? I did 80 and still don't have all of them. That's very normal, man. Very normal. Hey, Eller, 59 months? Almost 5 years. Legend, dude. OG. Thank you so much for all the support, Elder. How's it going, man? But yeah, I've done more than 80 runs on some of my crafting tunes, on some of my realms, without having all of them. Hello, I just got a Blade of Wizardry. Is it worth something? I can't find any on the auction house. You can't? There's usually a bunch of them. Yeah, they're good. They're good. But you can get them. I made that or mentioned that in yesterday's video. You can get them through a time walking this week. Blade of Wizardry. There we go. Look. Like these are probably obtained through time walking, but the normal price on these bad boys is like roughly 100k. It's very normal to be able to sell them for like 70 to 100k. But I would probably, depending on if there's none on your auction house, you can post that like 100k. But if you get one and the price is bad, like 40k, I would just hold on to them. Anything TBC related due to TBC time walking is going down right now, since everyone is spamming the time walking dungeons. Like this one, for instance, Tree of Elements, 450 gold. It's not bad with that sell rate. So posting those on the auction house, it makes sense. I sold a bunch of Darkmoon decks. Nice one, student. Thank you. Quick question. Do you have TSM Premium? I do not. Yo, Serms, I'm catching up to you, man. Slow and steady. Wait, how much time do you have left? 18 minutes left? Easy. Easy. Yes, what did you celebrate about? Oh, you got glorious legs. Nice. Shit, I need those too. Just know I'm not playing to win, but to have fun. That's bullshit. No. You're not even playing to make gold. You're just playing to win. How close to 500k do you think your sellable loot is actually worth, and how much of that sells in a reasonable timeline? Let's say 7 to 10 days for the sake of arguments. I'm not sure what items I'm left with. Right, I can tell you once I'm done, because I can put this bag appraiser, so it's 65k roughly. This bag appraiser is the actual prices on my realm. So roughly 65,000 gold out of the 600,000 gold market value. That's how insane it is. If you play on a full pop realm, if you play on, like, my realm has insanely low prices, Arch and Dawn, known for bad prices. Yo, Serms, what is the min value on the stuff that you have in your bags? Yeah, Alcikar, go ham. Hey, Muses, what's good? How's your day? But sell time? No, shit, I don't know how much of it will sell in 7 to 10 days. It's super random. Like last hour we did this farm, I sold the majority of the auctions that I posted already, and that was less than a week ago. But I haven't sold all of it yet. No clue. How do I check? Don't you have the add-on bag appraiser? Orava Lucere. What an absolute banger. Appreciate it, man. Let's see what this is all about. I know this tune. Somebody wants to farm with me because I'm alone and it is boring. You should probably say if you're EU or NA. Maybe even type your character name and a realm in chat so people can whisper you. Your music is good. Do you ever listen to black metal? Yeah. My playlist that I'm playing on stream is stream friendly, so I don't scare off people. Yo, Rob, what's good, dude? Doing good, thanks. And you? What's your week and the plans? Interesting, Muses. Well, it's Father's Day on Sunday, so I'm going to mom and dad's, and then we gotta clean out grandma's apartment this weekend because that's being put up for sale. And then chill. That's about it. What about you? What are you farming? Transmog, man. Big boy, expensive transmog. So to give me a quest, what should I farm today? Sunken Temple. Get the Stealth Blade. Hey, student, I found you randomly on YouTube and I started following and got the guide and already made 150,000 gold in 4 days just off Matt's question. For transmog, how long does it usually take you to sell? I had over 500k across multiple regions and it's just not moving. I see. First of all, dude, cool of you to watch the videos. Appreciate you getting the gold guide and happy that it's been helping you making some gold, buddy. When it comes to transmog, 500,000 gold in items is jack shit. Because transmog sells slowly. I use this example a lot, but it's very normal for a transmog item, one item, to sell on average every 100 days. So that's very bad and very slow. But if you have 100 transmog items and they all sell on average every 100 days, you should sell one item a day, right? If you have 500 items, you should get 5 sales a day, and so on and so on. So it's a numbers game. You got to keep on farming, keep on filling up the auction house to see results. Wailing Caverns. I worked 15 hours yesterday, tired as fuck today. At least we worked only 5 today. 15 hours in a day, that's rough. Mr. Student, you're live. It didn't send me a notification. YouTube should be ashamed of themselves, Tyrone. Goddamn, glad you can make it now though, buddy. How's it going? I ran Sunken Temple yesterday, got the Stealth Blade in the first run. 300,000 gold here. Nice. Nice, Muses. Is it cold over in Denmark, Copenhagen right now? Classic tune. $380k in buyout. God damn, that's so disgusting. Oh, that makes sense. So I need to farm way more items, just keep reposting. Yes, but since you have the gold guide, Cosmic, I would advise you to scroll down in the gold guide to the crafted transmog section and start that as soon as possible. Because if you craft a transmog item and you sell it, all you have to do is craft a new one. Boom. You have that same transmog item back up on the auction house. If you farm transmog and you sell a farmed item, you have to go out and farm that item again. And that's going to take you way longer than just clicking craft, right? So it's just way easier to fill up the auction house and way easier to restock the auction house with crafted transmog. So start that as soon as possible. I'm lovely, mate. Got the first joint of the day lit and a strong drink. Friday is set. Nice. So when are you making a lockbox opening competition? We'll see. We need to alert people ahead of time. Yeah, because some clown fucked up a few weeks ago, put everything wrong, so we had to fix it. Oof. It's running below 10 Celsius, so no, but it's fresh. I can imagine you being snowed in already. Yeah, we got almost 2 meters of snow right now. I'm planning on crafting transformers as soon as I have new mounts. B, you need to. Are you. What did you say? Are you playing on a druid? 11 items is garbage in 40 minutes. You farming this on a shaman? Lots of it, Sorms. I was sweating on my way home waiting for the bus. Haven't had proper snow in years. That's because you, DD, are you alone are responsible for global warming in the Netherlands. The situation is getting very annoying, getting every day into every out, reposting every single unsold item. Yeah, but once your auction house is good enough, you shouldn't post. You might be posting a lot of shitty items, but as soon as your auction house is good enough, it's not going to be that demotivating because you're going to log in to see a lot of sales. Sure, like 99% of the items in your mailbox are going to be expired auctions, but it feels like it's worth it when you see all of those sales as well. Keeps you going. But just logging in to see no sales and just expired auctions, yeah. With a DK Rider of the Apocalypse, I can fight with mounts. I got 100% movement speed. That's still a Death Knight, dude. Ooh. I've always avoided crafted transfer because I'm not sure how long it would take to set up. Just need to get it done. Everyone that I've talked to, especially people on the VIP Discord, they have also postponed crafted transmog. And as soon as they get into it and get it going, their biggest regret is always not starting it sooner because it seems like a hassle to start with. And by all means, it takes time and it takes an initial gold investment to get it up and going. But that's also one of the reasons why it's so good because there's so many people that just don't get into crafted transport. They can't be arsed. I'm an Archendon as well. Do you sell your transfer in Archendon as well or some other realms? I sell it in Archendon and other realms as well. Archendon is one of well, it is between the realms that I'm posting on right now. Archendon is the worst realm out of all of them. Sometimes I make more gold on Archendon, but that's because I'm posting 3 times as many auctions. Can somebody please explain if I have to purchase the monthly subscription to WoW and then War Within? Does that come with the subscription? Yeah, you can buy the War Within, like the Epic Edition, and it will come with game time as well. That's one way to do it. Are you going to do a level 80 speed set video soon? I got speed in all items and hitting like only 28%. But what's your movement speed percentage, Samux? And CT Click. Appreciate the YouTube sub, man. Welcome in. And yes, I am. I'm missing the last item on my druid right now. Hopefully getting that in 7 minutes. And then I just gotta do some tweaking on it, and I'll make a level 80 speed set video. Didn't jump because I was in the middle of a great speech, Monchi. And nothing scares me. I'm ex-military, remember? Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I'm not sure. I just looked at the speed stat percentage. I downloaded the add-on Monkey Speed. It looks like this. It will tell you your movement speed. Yeah, you need an add-on to see actual movement speed. So monkey speed, the great add-on, because it does exactly what you want it to do. Your guide has a walkthrough for setting up crafted transmo, correct? The gold guide? Yeah. No, Marvin. Appreciate the YouTube sub, man. I was excited, Monchi. I love how you shit yourself when somebody subscribes on YouTube. When somebody subscribes on YouTube, it's like 50x the volume of anything else. It's way louder for me than it is for you guys. I knew. Yes, I already had like my response planned, Monchi. Don't listen to Araba, man. He's an active member of the Flat Earth community. He believes everything is a virus. And he still wears an N95 mask so that Barack Obama can't give him COVID. Hey there, student. Where's this farming location? What's up, buddy? It's right here at Twilight Base Camp in Salitas. I think we don't have the same game. I can't drop anymore. You're gold farming on a death knight, man. I'm telling you, yes, it doesn't matter that. Okay, so your argument is that your death knight can move at the speed of a mount. Well, we farm with druids who move faster than a mount, and we kill shit with instant cast moonfire. Your death knight is I don't mean this personal if you have a lot of attachments to your death knight, but it sucks. Guardian Stone. Paintball reroll to a Death Knight. Alright, 3 minutes left, guys. Shit, it looks like Serms might take this win home after all. Oh! No! That's an epic! And a very bad one. It's a unique appearance, though. Hey? Didn't you do a series making 1 million gold in every class? Yeah, but then I got kind of bored of it. But I started that. I did it on a couple of classes. And the rules were that I had to choose a different strategy for every single class. So if I made 1 million gold running dungeons on a druid, I couldn't run dungeons for gold on the hunter, right? Or the paladin, for that matter. I remember I did battle pets on the hunter, druid. I did open world farms. I think I did like mage or monk in dungeons. I did my paladin running island expedition. And so on. But it's possible to make millions of gold playing any class in the game, even gold farming. Like the thing is, I didn't do any crafting or anything like that. I actively went out and I farmed on all of these classes, and it's possible. It's just you can play a druid and do it way more efficiently. Buying the mats and crafting all the transport takes a lot of time, or restocking is very fast. Love that. Yeah, it feels good. Even if you're spending gold on materials to recraft, it feels good. Because you know that everything you're recrafting is something that you've sold for profit. DK best class for farming pitchfork. Checkmate student. They are. And there's a reason why my Death Knight is camped in that area. He's not allowed to leave that area. When you log out, you can spam with titles on your tunes. Yeah, I get titles on all the tunes that I log in and out of. You need to rebuff soon? Yeah, we're done with the farm. In just a second. How are you, Dwarf and a Druid? I use a toy, Coin of Many Faces, to change my appearance, but I am a Night Elf. Like, if I take this one off, you'll see. What is the macro you're using? It's this macro right here. /target Twilight /use Moonfire. Automatically targets close by mobs that are alive. And kills them instantly with Moonfire. I won again? Yeah, you said something about you're not in it to win it, but just to have fun. So I was like, shit, I'm going to slow down a little bit. And focus on just having fun and not focusing on winning at all. There was even a Blade of Hannah laying on one of these mobs, which I didn't pick up. Because I wanted other people to experience winning. Philanthropist student. How are you getting notified if an item is sold in another realm? I don't get the mail notification. You don't get notified, you have to go and check it. You need to switch to that realm to be able to see it. Hey, Villa, what's up, dude? And yeah, buddy.